Joe.
Oh, Joe Rogan.
Oh, Joe Rogan.
Yes,
Oh,
Joe
okay.
Rogan.
For saying nigger?
No. What the hell?
He just made another apology video.
Nah, he said it wasn't because he said nigga.
Somebody put together a compilation of this nigga saying.
Oh, you gotta talk more into the mic because you're not.
Sorry. Somebody put a compilation together of all the times where nigger was being said.
Oh, by him.
By him and maybe some of his like guests.
But that was years ago, though.
Yeah, and that's why he had to drop a video saying, yo, it's like 12 years worth of conversations all mushed together, and it's like things were said. But I'm like, yo, come on, like that's like everybody's excuse whenever they get caught.
Oh, no, it was
saying,
old.
It was old. Oh, it was so long ago. And it's
fair
like,
enough. People change, but like, come on, you know.
But you knew Wagwan, you know what I mean? He still said that shit.
It's not
like a Justin.
It's like when Justin Bieber said it.
But Justin Bieber was a kid when he said it.
He still said it, bro.
Come on,
okay,
he knew
better.
I'm not saying
he knew what the word was.
I'm not saying
everybody knows better.
I'm not saying that that like he didn't know what he was saying, but I just think that it was just a mistake. If he was continuously still saying it, and manager out there saying, yo, Bieber saying this, I'll be like, all right, yo, Bieber, you gotta get tricked.
100%. But then I guess to some degree, and I'm not trying to defend Joe Rogan, but there was when you see the clip, there's a lot. It's super out of context. Like it's just nigger. You're just like, yo, what?
You sure somebody didn't piece that together?
That's what I'm saying. Like it is. Somebody put it together. But like it's every time the word has been said, there's like no context behind it. It's just nigger. Nigger. And he says nigger. And I was like, yo, when you hear it and you don't want to like
ER?
Yeah, fam. I'll pull it up on my phone.
That's love saying the hard ER.
Damn, that's crazy, Joe. I was even gonna hit him for that. I was gonna hit him for like, you know, it was like, you know, the ivermectin shit. He recently had guests on where they were talking about the vaccine and how, like, you know, it doesn't do what it's
Are you talking about for Rogan?
Yeah, Rogan.
Oh yeah. I remember like he had like
nigger. She's calling you a nigger. It's like this boy that he's a nigger, but start to call them niggers. Word nigger. There should be a word like nigger, especially like the word nigger.
It's enough.
That's actually wild.
Scotty Beam posted that shit.
That's
one day ago, a compilation. She said, "Bro, that
Scotty
shit."
Beam from radio?
Yeah, Scotty Beam.
That's funny. That's actually funny. Can't even lie. But the whole thing with him catching that flack. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Like,
about this?
No, like the flack with like the misinformation with COVID and all that.
With him.
Yeah.
Everybody had misinformation.
No, but
government had misinformation. Doctors had misinformation. At some point, something was in stone, and then the next week or a few months later, it was like, oh, we were wrong.
The main thing that was really annoying now, I guess, like the aftermath of it is the fact that now they're putting a lot of disclaimers on people's podcasts now. Even like when we upload podcasts,
it should.
There's a lot of disclaimers if you talk about certain things.
That's perfect. In fact, now that I think about it, why wasn't it implemented from before?
So the thing that like
they've been doing that on Instagram.
But the thing that like I'm saying is that like why isn't this disclaimer also on like the news and stuff like that? So that's what like a lot of people are saying.
But they do. Hold on. But the news does disclaim people when needed be.
But they usually don't admit when they're wrong on stuff, like especially on information.
Hold on.
It's different politics.
That's a whole
like
different
Fox,
thing.
CNN, and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know they're not going. You know,
well,
they got to pander to their audience.
And that's what some people are saying. Like some creators are like, why isn't this being held? Like, why isn't this standard being held for everyone else? But
I think it's just because like with like obviously with the podcast thing and all that shit, it's like it's mad unfiltered and it's on the internet. You can't. It's really uncontrolled if you really think about it. Mm-hmm. Whereas on the news, you have to keep a perception up and all that shit. So like the rules it's completely different in comparing podcasting to the news. Because the news you have to report on actual like things that's happening, like, and sometimes these guys, they have to do their best to make it professional. Whereas you on the internet, you could just really talk your shit, and not have to care about who the fuck you're catering to.
I think, yo, great point, bro. I think there's a huge disparity here because, like, bro, the news is trying to state facts.
That's
podcast is your opinion.
Niggas is just talking, bro.
Bro.
That's
niggas is literally just talking.
Like, I can say, for sure, next week, Amazon's gonna hit 2,000 or I don't even know what it's at, but like $30,000.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's not facts. Like, I'm just giving my opinion. That's bullshit. Just talking bullshit.
Whereas the news has to be like,
too.
Amazon just hit this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like what I'm trying to say is just like they're like the way that I feel like everyone's making it seem like is that Joe Rogan's the first person to ever have misinformation out there. But then when the pandemic started, when the news would always change like every type of shit that we're being told.
So there's a few things to this. A, he's white.
Yeah.
B, he's like the leader of podcasting.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, you can't ignore these kind of factors. Like,
he's huge, so they're gonna use him as a staple or as the hit guy. It's kind of like with Eminem and rap back in like the 2000s when they were trying to hit him like, "Yo, because of your lyrics, little kids are doing this, little kids are doing that." Niggas been doing that. We've been like black rappers been doing that though. Been doing the same thing Eminem been doing.
Well, they're
if
also
not worse.
I was also gonna say like,
well, maybe not worse than Eminem.
I was gonna say like they're already complaining about black people. It's just that when Eminem was up there, they're just like, oh, like
yeah, it's because like really, nigga, you on our team.
Yeah.
Niggas look bad, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, chill. It's the same thing with Rogan.
This guy's talking about doing drugs and all that shit, but
chill.
I don't know, bro. I think a part of me kind of raised Spotify for standing by him, mainly because they also know that this guy's bringing in the most money for them.